I was listening to a podcast recently by Jason Silver, who's an incredible thinker and orator. Hard to keep pace. He's rapid in thought and mind. He was speaking to a guy called Michael Pollan, and they were describing something, again, really simple for me, but really telling about the differences between adult life and childhood, so childhood to the adult. And it's actually the title of a strapline from the North Face outdoor brand. And they talk about never stop exploring. And they were saying that, the childhood, you could describe that phase, that part of life, is the exploratory, the exploring phase, if you like. And then the adult phase is when we move into more exploitation or exploit. And straight away I was thinking, well, I'm the explorer. Here I am today. I'm the explorer. I'm going to go for a run later and different parts of the beach and everything else. So that's the explore phase. But equally, we're all as adults then exposed, unfortunately, sometimes to exploit. And I thought, well, first of all, and they didn't talk about this in the podcast necessarily, they were talking about, or I was thinking rather, if I feel exploited to any sense, then there's a danger I start mini or micro or macro exploiting other people. And that was really telling to me to think about, if you are exposed to being exploited, danger is you just do it back, obviously to the same person or, someone else. Someone exploits you on the road, cuts up in front of you. What do you do 3 cars later? You exploit them and pull in front of them, So it's really good. It's simple. I want to keep my focus on exploring, definitely. But think about exploiting. Now, to give you, B joining the show, a work example, my director asked me to include, go and explore B, include, we were looking at employee surveys in a team meeting. And it was a big kind of push from the senior team, therefore for her, and therefore came to me. And having taken this explore and exploit mentality, I guess, mindset, made me think, if I go to the team in this way, because I already feel a bit exploited myself, I have to do it, it just feels unnatural, and I don't know what value it really might have. So the big thing I had to do was, I took it to the team, no problem, team meeting, quick presentation about the employee survey and the results and how we're doing as a team. But I knew how to do it in an exploratory way for them to try and flip it back, not like because it's childhood, but to make it resonant then, rather than saying, right, sorry, 15 minutes, everyone listen up. That's exploiting. It's not a value to them. It's just come from top to them. So I just really had to slightly repackage it and think it through and make it resonant and relevant to the team in a more of an exploratory way. And, we did it to good effect, I think. I'm sure there's an element of going, we're doing this because we have to, the exploit. But if you can at least do it in an exploratory way, do it with the team, not to the team, then you should be in good shape. So really nice when you think about the whole dynamic between exploring, and let's never stop exploring, let's go back to keep exploring, live the dream, and just watch that. On the other hand, you've got that exploitation or exploit